We live. Back at y'all again. Second live. I'm only gonna be on here for probably like a half hour, maybe less, until my son wake up. You know what I'm saying? Probably only gonna be on here until my son wake up. But we gonna keep talking about this whole Terence Crawford situation with Canelo, man. I'm gonna see if anybody come on here. You know, it's Saturday, niggas got shit to do. I get it. I get it. Let's see who we get coming in. We got one person in so far. Shout out to them. 2 lives, 1 day, mama mentality. Nah, bro. I'm just trying to stay active. Trying to stay in people's face, you know what I'm saying? I'm only gonna be on here for a little bit though. I already did a 2-hour live earlier. Come back on here, probably do like a quick half hour. You know what I'm saying? Just my son in the other room sleeping right now. So when he wake up, that's when I go back to real life, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Yes sir. Mazuma Mob, definitely in the building. Shout out to Mazuma Nation, shout out to Mazuma Mob, man. We here, we active. Appreciate that, homie. Yeah, my son strong, healthy, bro. Strong and healthy. That's all I can ask for. 10 fingers, 10 toes. Everything is well. You know what I mean? He slept the whole car ride over here. It's probably like, I probably live like a good 20 minutes from my mom's crib now. So he slept the whole ride. He been nice and peaceful. M Banks Unfiltered, shout out. He said, "What up, Coach? Hope all is good. What up, Mazuma Mob? Yo, what's going on, man? Yo, everything is well, man. I'm blessed. I'm thankful. Appreciate it. Yeah. For those that, yeah, a lot of people on here really don't know that I'm a boxing coach, though. That's the crazy part. A lot of people don't know I'm a boxing coach. Niggas just think I'll be on here just talking. All you gotta do is stop by. If you in the Philly area, man, stop by Pivot Boxing Academy and see how we get down. You know what I'm saying? If not, just check out my coaching page at Coach Mazuma, COACHMAZUMA, all together. You know what I'm saying? UFC on. Yeah, bro, I don't really get into that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I think it's actually a pretty good fight that I wouldn't mind seeing. I wanted to see O'Malley and Sterling. I think they are rumbling. Shit, I wouldn't mind seeing that one. Damn, I ain't know Alicia was that bad 5 years ago. Nah, yeah, she always looked good. She a real pretty woman. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind. Yeah, she always was pretty. She just didn't have the clout yet. Like she had like a good reputation in the city. Cause like I said, she fought on a few of my fighters' undercards. You know what I'm saying? Before she popped off and became world champion. So yeah. My home, hold up. He said my homie got beat up at that academy. What you talking about? Who? At my gym? You know that's me and my father boxing gym. My homie got who your homie? Let me know. Drolly, let me know. He said, yeah, the O'Malley nigga. Yeah, I wanna see how he does against that wrestler, man. Yeah. That's the coaching page. You know what I'm saying? Let me put the banner up. Hold on. Yeah, that's the banner right there. Coach Mazuma. You know what I'm saying? Check that John out. We on the co-main. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I definitely gonna have to check that out, man. That's not. That's a good fight. But who got beat up? Who your homie that got beat up at the academy, bro? I really want to know. That's interesting that you say that. We get a lot of in-house work, bro. We don't really got a lot of people who come to our gym. But we got so many fighters. It's like we don't really need outside work. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I was about to say. Cause we don't really be having no outsiders really come in all like that unless we real cool. He said, "Damn, Azuma, that Alicia pick iconic." Nah, bro, that was. I wonder when that was, bro. That had to be like. Hmm, it had to be like 2018, 2019. That picture. Yeah, that was a good job. Who? I wish I pull up on your gym because I feel like y'all take it personal. Rolando Romero, what the fuck? What the fuck is you talking about? I wish I pull up on your gym because I feel like y'all take it personal. That sentence don't even make sense. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga, you come talking crazy in my gym, you might not make it out. Well, that's what you implying. I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you talking about. I wish you would pull up in my gym too, acting like talking like that. Shit. Yeah, it was a different gym where my homie got the stinky leg. Where at, bro? Cause there's niggas done came to our gym and got the stinky leg though. So I wanna know exactly what you talking about. Was it Pivot Boxing Academy? PIVOTT? Boxing Academy? Who was it? My boy hit him with the 10. Nah, bro, that's real shit. I say that shit all the time, bro. There's people who came to our gym talking crazy, acting like shit was just boxing, and they had trouble making it out the gym, bro. I'm telling you, that's the wrong place to act gangster, bro. We in the middle of one of the worst neighborhoods in North Philly, bro, and everybody that's in that gym either bought that shit or next to somebody who bought that shit. It's smoke everywhere you look in that gym, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's not the smartest thing to do unless you just looking for. Fuck you mean keep it boxing, nigga? Why don't you make me come keep it boxing? Who the fuck? Nigga acting like a whole different character talking about keep it boxing, nigga. Be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be yourself. Fuck you talking about? Trying to act like somebody else. Corny ass nigga. Fuck you mean? Talking about keep it boxing. Or what? Or what? Fuck. Y'all niggas pussy, bro. Lazuma Bar, straight out Pivot Boxing Academy. Facts. Niggas talking about keep it boxing. Or what? Niggas who say keep it boxing, not really like that, bro. And they ain't really Rolly any fucking way. Boy's a weirdo. Yeah, shout out to Southpaw. That nigga said Rolly a creep. He definitely a creep. I seen that John. He was in a fucking preteen DM. Can't really remember. I think they moved my friend. Just brought me there years ago. He took a beating and we left. Was it? How did the gym look, bro? Was it black and yellow? The gym had black and yellow walls. Like what you remember, bro? But yeah, I mean, if it was in North Philly, the walls is black and yellow. You probably was at my gym. But yeah, bro, I wanted to really speak on keep it boxing. Just don't go there. Nigga, eat a dick, bro. Fuck, get the fuck out my fucking page, you weirdo. Eat a fucking dick. Fuck you talking about? Fucking crumb. Anyway, I'm keeping my voice low right now because my son's asleep. But what I wanted to speak on really was like Terence Crawford. They really trying. I'm starting to see like what the people are saying online and shit like that. And it was like these guys are really approving the facts, bro. These niggas on nut shit, bro. I don't know what type of time they on. Like these fans are like really. They had red and white walls. Nah, that wasn't my gym. You probably was at 365. You probably was at 365 gym down the block from us. Them niggas some fucking losers too. Fuck 365. But anyway, I see that the fans, the people, the media are really trying to push Terence Crawford fighting Canelo now, especially since that's a fact. We took out their biggest hitter, them niggas all turkey. They don't want no smoke. Anyway, fucking the people really want to see Canelo and Terence Crawford fight now that Terence Crawford came out on that Joe Rogan podcast and said that he will fight Canelo at 168, which is a crazy jump in all honesty. We've seen two division move ups like Jermell, fucking Amir Khan, Kell Brook, you name it. We seen them two weight class move ups. Even Shane Mosley when he fought Oscar De La Hoya, when Adrian Broner moved up and fought Paulie Malignaggi. This is things that we did see, you know what I'm saying? But now, because Terence Crawford's on a roll right now, they want this man to move up 3 weight classes. This is a total of 21 pounds to go against Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what gave Terence Crawford that change in mind. I would love to know next time they interview him, like what inspired him to suddenly make that change in and you know, in decisions. You know what I mean? Because he was saying the right thing in my opinion, that there's weight classes for a reason and that he's not gonna move up that high in weight. You know what I'm saying? He offered a catch weight of 158. Canelo said he can't even make 160 anymore. And the only way he'll take the Terence Crawford fight is if it's at 168. Now suddenly Terence Crawford is with the shits at 168, which is real interesting. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like confusing how he just switched on the flip of it, like of a dime like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out exactly what's going on and what inspired him to just suddenly. And Terence Crawford is naturally a stubborn guy, so usually when he says something, he doesn't really switch up on what he says. So that shit was kind of like out of character for him, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I know the man personally, but just watching him throughout the years, when he says certain things, he usually stands by it, and there's not really any like switching up of his opinion after he makes a statement. So he was real hell bent on saying that he wants to be 3-time undisputed. You know what I'm saying? He already got one at 140. He already got 2. He got the second one at 47. And he's looking to get his 3rd one. But in all honesty, it's like, bro, if you want to accomplish that feat, you don't need to do it at 168 pounds. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to jump 3 weight classes to achieve that goal. You can achieve that same goal within 2 to 3 fights at 154 pounds, maybe even 2. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to give that WBO belt to Tim Tszyu. You could become Tim Tszyu mandatory if you just, you know what I'm saying? If you hit up the WBO and be like, yo, look, I'm moving up to 154. I want to fight for that WBO title. I should be in line because I was a champion in the previous weight class. They're going to make you the mandatory, and Tim Tszyu is going to have to fight you. You know what I'm saying? There's one belt that you could get. You could easily dispose of Tim Tszyu, in my opinion. If you're the same Terence Crawford that just made that dominant performance against Earl, you shouldn't have no problem getting rid of Tim Tszyu. You know what I mean? It's just levels. You know what I mean? Jermell is going to come back down. He said he's going to come back down regardless of whether he wins or loses versus Canelo. You know what I'm saying? I actually see him doing that. I think he's only going up to 168 as a, you know what I mean? It's a great opportunity in front of him, his biggest payday. And it's just a once-in-a-lifetime type situation. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Spence should forget about the rematch if he doesn't want to retire yet. Yeah, bro. All honesty, that was such like a one-sided fight that I wouldn't really care to see the rematch. But just knowing Earl Spence's competitive nature, and that's why I said 2 to 3 fights, because most likely he gonna rematch Earl, Tim Tszyu, and then he go run the rest of the belts with Jermell. I think that Earl Spence got too much dog and he too much pride, too much competitive spirit. You know what I mean? A lot of stubbornness as to where he feels like he has to take that chance again because he feel like he could do better. He know that he could step up and make it a closer fight or even win it. You know what I'm saying? So most likely he's gonna activate that rematch clause and they'll get it popping at the end of the year, whether we like it or not. And in all honesty, I think that first fight was such a beating that I don't think the pay-per-view numbers will do the same going into the rematch under the belief that Terence Crawford is going to repeat the same performance. That's just honestly what I think. Be interesting to see what the motivation was to change his mind. Facts. I want to know what it was, too. Did he have a conversation with somebody? Did he watch Canelo and was like, yo, I can really do that? Or maybe did he see the size difference between Jermell and Canelo and was like, oh, he not that big. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what it was that really triggered that change. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he should murk Tim next. I agree, bro. Tim don't deserve that belt, man. You know what I'm saying? He don't deserve that belt. They just handed him that belt. So go ahead and fight the 2-time undisputed champion of the world and see how you turn out. If you really the real deal, you'll be able to beat Bud or give Bud a good fight. If not, which I doubt, bro, he gonna get stopped. That's what I think gonna happen now. Yo, Coach Mazuma was good. Jay Cash in the building. What's going on? This motherfucker really came back with another channel talking about, yo. Rolly Romero, WBA champ. Yo, that's fucking hilarious, bro. These dudes be hella consistent on here. Yeah, I think it would take Bud 2 more fights to be 154 undisputed champ. Yeah, bro. They be doing that. These niggas be making accounts. And don't you have to have, like, don't you have to make, like, a separate email from each account you make or some shit like that? It take a lot of dedication, bro. Dude is wild in facts. He definitely wild. Dude is definitely wild. I think Bud wipes out Tim Tszyu easy. I agree with you, homie. I agree with you. Philly put no pressure. So, where you from, homie? You're not on time in Philly, not like that. Yeah, all right, nigga. Yeah, all right. Would never say that to nobody's face, though. Philly put no pressure. Soft. Okay. This should just talk at the end of the day, because he would never say that in real life. This Rolly dude is either a troll or a Rolly burner account. If this is really Rolly, that'd be fucking hilarious, but most likely it's not. He don't know me, I don't know him. You soft, little homie, facts. Yeah, you do have to have separate emails for each account. That's fucking insane, bro. So this man is literally going out his way making fake. He going to make a different email every time. Bro, you know how much time that take, bro? You got to be a different type of miserable to really do this shit. That is a lot of time, bro. But when you got a lot of time on your hands, shit like that is possible. Fucking bum. If Ryan was the opponent for Rolly, he would heal super fast and be ready to fight next week. That is a fact, sir. All of a sudden, that fucking injury, whatever it is, will be disappeared, will vanish off the face of the earth. He be in that camp going hard as hell. This motherfucker made a segment count in record time and no effects. Bro, you're on a fake account chatting. Real shit. If that's really Rolly, that would be hilarious. Bro, I would be dying fucking laughing. You a coach, you supposed to keep it professionally. You talking like you would. First of all, how the fuck you want me to talk, nigga? Do you want me to talk like I'm white? Would you like for me to speak like this and just have a full on conversation like this, buddy? Would you like for me to speak like this? Rolly Romero, WBA champ. You're a coach. You're supposed to keep it professionally. You talk like you hood. Nigga, you writing like you hood. You fucking dummy. Like, how you sound, bro? He talking about be professional. I'm talking like I'm hood. Meanwhile, this nigga writing all types of slang and ain't even making no fucking sense. Niggas gotta guess what the fuck you writing. Fucking goofy. Shut the fuck up. Definitely a fan. On my nuts heavy. As a matter of fact, I'm about to put the fucking link up on this stream, cause who let this pussy ass nigga come on here? You know what I'm saying? Hold on, how you do this shit? Post comment. Hold on, how you do this shit? Alright, right here. Yeah, we gonna get to it. Yeah, I mean that's the stream. That's the link right there. Start comment. You know what I'm saying? Niggas wanna come on and chop it up. I'm telling my son wake up. What's your opinion of a lot of boxers not being marketable? Some of them have a too cool for school attitude. Well, I mean that's detrimental to them at the end of the day because in this era of boxing, man, for you to really generate some type of money or be well known in the sport, it's either one, you could take the Terence Crawford, Andre Ward approach, where you could just be quiet and let your performances speak for themselves and consistently beat top competition, or you gotta really make yourself known out there in the media. You don't gotta necessarily be braggadocious, but you definitely gotta have something about yourself where people like to see you. You know what I'm saying? Or you gotta be around people who are popular. You just gotta have some clout shit. Like for example, Edgar Berlanga. He hasn't really fought anybody. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't really made the biggest statements in the sport. He's actually made very little statements in the sport, but he's in tune with the culture. Like he's around Fat Joe. I seen him getting props from Lil Wayne. He's like real down with the culture, and a lot of people are aware of him. So because he's getting this type of love from when he fought in Philadelphia, he got walked out by Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying? So he's real connected with some powerful people, so he gets that kind of recognition, even though he hasn't really done anything. So to answer your question, I feel like I feel like every fighter can be marketable if they have the personality to do so. But there's other fighters who reserve. So if you're a reserve fighter, in all honesty, you gotta let your performances speak for you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta train hard. You gotta get some impressive victories. So you don't have to do all that talking. You just lean back on what you've done in the sport. Um, if you up and coming right now and they building you slowly and you're not really getting those top fights, then you should really be out there getting your name out there, doing interviews, um, getting linking up with some powerful people, some well known people. You know what I mean? That's just a part of the era that we in right now. Like Ryan Garcia, I mean his only big fight was against Gervonta Davis and he lost. But prior to that, he was doing all types of TikTok challenges, really pushing himself on social media and keeping his name relevant. So um, if fighters aren't marketable, then they should learn how to be. You know what I'm saying? I feel like not everybody should be acting the same anyway. Stay in Philly because I promise you, you're not safe nowhere else. Keep it boxed before you not make it to your channel success. Oh my fucking god. So where am I not? Tell me where I'm not safe at, sir. Tell me where I'm not safe at. Please let me know. What's your opinion on Berlanga? Um, Strong, explosive, but I feel like he's very limited. And he didn't really learn when he was getting all those first round knockouts. That was actually, in my opinion, very hurtful for him. They was bragging about it. They thought he was gonna break the record, what have you. But I really think that all those first round knockouts were hurtful because he didn't learn anything in those fights. And for you to get ready for the elite level, for you to get ready for world title challenges, you gotta have learning experiences in those developing moments in your career. So because he's fighting higher tier opposition that's able to absorb his punches and stuff like that, now that he's actually learning things. It took him about I don't know how many fights in, maybe like 18, maybe around his 18th fight is when he really started to learn. So he's a little bit delayed in terms of his growth as a fighter because all them first round knockouts, they didn't provide any resistance. They didn't give him anything to really um, learn from. He didn't really gain any experience from none of those fights. So I feel like he's underdeveloped because of those the beginning of his career. He's not ready for the top level. So that's what I think about Edgar Berlanga. Strong, you know what I mean? Good combination punching, explosive, but extremely limited and very beatable if they fuck up the matchmaking, you know what I'm saying? Um, and I honestly think that he's not the best at taking shots as well. Like he could dish it, but he can't take it. That's what I think. Tips on getting bigger shoulders. Um, I would. I mean, I wouldn't know, bro. Maybe diamond push-ups, pull-ups. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't even got big shoulders myself, so I don't even think I could help you with that, my brother. But I would get into like push-ups, certain kind of push-ups that help you with your shoulders. They also got weight machines that focus on shoulder muscles. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would look for in all honesty, if that was my objective. Fake really crazy. I definitely gotta visit Philly one of these days and hit some food spots and museums. It depends on the food that you want to eat. There's a lot of great restaurants around here, and if you ever in Philly, bro, stop, hit me up, man. You're welcome to my gym anytime. Imagine if this really rolly. That'd be like I said, that'd be fucking hilarious. What? Hold on. Wait. I missed a lot of comments. Hold on. Different folks do have different personalities. I saw that. What's the biggest problem you see in your gym when your fighters transition from amateur to pro boxing? Um, the biggest problem I really see is just understanding that, well, the it's never really been a problem because the amateurs that I seen turn pro had pro styles in the amateurs. You know what I'm saying? Like we got a kid by the name of Juan Marrero. He had a pro style in the amateurs, and that's why he was getting a lot of like he wasn't like the guy who really let his hands go all crazy. But when he did let his hands go, he was usually getting 8 counts and even knockouts. You know what I'm saying? The guy that we had prior to Tifo Burleson, he had a pro style in the amateurs. Like I said, he wasn't like he had fast hands. He could definitely be about volume if he wanted to be, but he wasn't the guy who just let his hands go all crazy and be all reckless. So it was never really a hard transition into the pros because they had pro styles even in the amateurs. Um, but I think that it's not really much of a change. You just got to work harder. There's more rounds. You definitely got to pick up the road where you got to put in more rounds and sparring. Oh, look, my baby crying. Fuck it. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna see what he got going on. Oh shit. How the fuck this happened? This nigga done fell off the motherfucking pillow. How'd that happen? How'd that happen, baby? Huh? You okay? My bad, yeah. But I forgot what I was even talking about. But yeah, hit me up on the gram, bro. I could definitely show you the gym. Definitely show you around the gym and show you how we get down. Yeah, he's straight, bro. He just woke up. But let me see. Yeah, to answer your question, Jordan, we never really had no trouble with that. You know what I'm saying? They was taught a pro style from the beginning. So when they got ready for that, when they took that big step, come on, man. When they took that big step, It wasn't nothing that they had to really adjust to. You know what I'm saying? Bro was chatting. Fuck him. When Berlanga can't hurt somebody, he can't really do nothing. Yeah, you could see that he was just so used to hurting guys that when somebody was able to take a shot and push him back and be the aggressor, he didn't really have any solutions for it because he never been in that situation. So that's why I say he underdeveloped. You know what I'm saying? He should have been prepared for that at this time in his career, but he hasn't been. So now he's just learning. You know what I mean? So it's gonna take him a little bit longer to really be that guy who top rank and all them guys was projecting him to be. Nigga, you not even like that. You grew up good, bro. You already grew up already. Set two parents. I mean, yeah, I got both parents. What you mad? If you Rolly Romero, you got two parents. You got both your parents too. So what the fuck you talking about? Goofy. Dumb as hell. Oh, you're not like that. You got both your parents. I miss my dad. Fucking clown. Niggas be mad as shit when you got two parents. Just cause your dad a bum, you don't gotta bring that shit over here. Fuck you talking about? Fake Rolly crazy. Yeah. We around, baby. Just let me know. Caleb Plant or Jamal Charlo, if they fight, who you got? Well, considering the state of mind that Jamal Charlo's in right now, I wouldn't really trust him to beat any type of elite opposition right now. So I got Caleb Plant. Plus, he never had a fight at 168, so that's an adjustment he'll have to make against a bigger man. He has to deal with Caleb Plant's, you know what I'm saying, outboxing style. He's never been in there with somebody like that. Definitely gonna need a few fights to get back in the mix before he take a Caleb Plant fight. If you want to be in the best position to win. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. YouTube workouts for different muscle groups. What's a realistic fight you like to see happen? Um, in all honesty, Jermell and Terence Crawford is a realistic fight. In all honesty, I think that's a realistic fight. Um, I think Canelo and Benavidez is a realistic fight. I think all these fights are realistic, man. We all gotta come together to let them know that we be willing to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Put pressure on these fighters, making sure the media constantly push that fight out there. You know what I mean? Constantly talk about it. Show these higher ups that we fully invested in this fight, and go about it from there. Only a weirdo would think it's bad. You have two parents. Facts. Like, you got two parents. You're not really like that, sir. You had a dad and a mom. I didn't have a dad or a mom. I miss my mom. Fucking weirdo. Fucking goofy. Ryan versus Rolly. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. I would love to see that fight. Tank versus Shakur. It's another great fight. That's probably one of my. That's probably my top two fights I want to see in boxing. Along with Jermell and Terence, I want to see Tank and Shakur. Frank Martin versus the Businessman. Yep, that's another one. You know what I'm saying? Yep, come together, put pressure on networks, promoters, and everyone need to get rid of their promotional bias. I never understood that, bro. I don't understand why fans have why are fans of promotional companies? Like we all know these promotional companies be paying these YouTubers to push their agendas and shit like that. I know eventually they're gonna offer me that when I get to a certain point on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But I never understood why people are fans of promotional companies. I understand being fans of the fighters. You know what I mean? But fans of the promotional companies is like that. That's kind of weird, bro. Like these dudes be fans of Eddie Hearn, and I'll be like, why are you a fan of him? What? Why are you so invested in a man who's not stepping in the ring? If you supposedly a boxing fan, why you a fan of the promoters too? Shit kind of weird to me, bro. I don't give a fuck about the promoters. No, they just need to do their fucking job and make the best fights happen. I don't give a fuck about the promoter. You know what I mean? Get rid of that promotional bias. Yeah, that other side of the street shit, nobody want to give a fuck about that. Nobody care about all that shit y'all talking about. Make the fights happen. I got about 9 more I want to see. Yeah, facts. The next, I'm gonna make a video one of these days. I want to talk about the changes I want to see in boxing. I was speaking to my fighters in my group chat about the changes we should see in boxing and how it could be beneficial for boxing and shit like that. But I'm gonna set up a whole video about it. It's probably gonna be a little lengthy video, and I want to see if y'all fuck with it. Who do you think will be a challenge for Nayu and Inoue 122 up to 130? Maybe Brandon Figueroa. Maybe that style will present Nayu and Inoue some problems. Brandon Figueroa. He could, but Figueroa is just so big and puts nonstop pressure. He's durable as hell, and he let his hands go consistently. Brandon Figueroa maybe. They was talking about Neri, but I was like, Neri not no work for Nayu. So I don't know, man. 130 maybe. If Vasil Lomachenko go back down to 130, that'd be interesting. Maybe Gary Russell. Oh, I don't know. Tony Harrison putting retirement on the back burner. Eyes moved to 160. Maybe he need that move up in weight because he looked like a shot fighter when he was fighting Tim Tszyu. He looked like his legs were completely shot. So either he washed up or he was drained. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Exactly. There's a few weirdo channels on YouTube that's sort of the PBC propaganda payroll. Hey, man. I think all these promoters is paying these dudes to push certain narratives. That's just what I think. They still trying to discredit Bud for his win. I don't see how, because a lot of people had Earl winning. So now that he lost and he lost in the fashion he lost, now y'all want to take it back. Nah, bro. Y'all was rooting for Earl. Y'all thought Earl was going to knock Bud out or beat him convincingly. And that shit didn't happen how y'all thought. So now y'all want to take the credit away from Bud. But I know if Earl would have beat Bud, then nobody would have been talking about Earl Spence having neurological damage and all this other shit. So it is what it is, bro. They always find a way to try to discredit a fighter they don't like. You know what I mean? They fans of him because of his skin, bro. You talking about anyway? Who you speaking about? I don't know. You probably talking about anyway. That Rolly guy from Henderson, Nevada. Yeah, facts. He from out Las Vegas. He not even like that. Rolly ain't never been in some real shit in his life. Most definitely. I always see the guys who are pro PBC for some reason. I mean, I rock with PBC. I think they the best. I think they the best, and they making the biggest fights happen in boxing right now. So I rock with PBC. I always fucked with Al Heyman. I love how the way he move his fighters and how he take care of them. You don't really see no fighters talk crazy about Al Heyman, bro. You know what I mean? Sugar in the octagon. All right, I might have to get off this joint, man. I want to see that shit. Man, being from Dallas when EJ lost, we were hurt but still gave Bud props. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was hurt too. And I'm from Philly. I'm a big supporter of Earl Spence. I just like how the way he carry himself, his character. You know what I'm saying? He a real dog. He he's a great example of what fighters need to be in the sport, taking chances and wanting to be the best. So seeing him go out like that, bro, that shit was sad, man. That shit had my chest hurting, man. Like that was a bad joint, you know what I'm saying? Really from the suburbs, facts. But we need that back, kinfolk. I don't know what you talking about, homie. What you what you talking about? Oh yeah. Oh, you talking about you referring to Earl. Yeah, yeah. Maybe. Maybe he could do. Maybe they can make something different happen at 154. I mean, Derek James confident in that. So we'll see, man. I hope y'all do get y'all lick back. That'd be dope. I rock with Heyman as well. Him and Don came from Cleveland. My great grandma used to work with them way back in the day. Damn, that's dope, bro. Yeah, I hear a lot of stories about Al. I hear a lot of good stories about Al because we had a fighter who was signed with PBC at one particular time, and I'm gonna keep it to myself. I ain't gonna make it public, but I heard some real good stuff about Al and how to wait and what he do for his fighters. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave that up for the fighters to discuss. Sure, got a 6'9" tattoo. I mean, you already know that little dude kind. He ain't all the way there. I like PBC production. They had the best looks like a movie. Yeah, bro. When PBC first kicked off, man, that shit was they been doing well, man. Eddie, he just yeah. I mean, cause his complexion, yeah. He just did a show at a smaller venue at the O2 Arena, and people went. I mean, Eddie Hearn, he like I don't know, man. I'm not too big on Eddie Hearn at all, especially since he came to the U.S. And how the way he avoided a lot of the biggest fights. Like Eddie Hearn to keep you active, he get you paid. But it's just something about Eddie Hearn where like the biggest fights, like in boxing, like he fumbles them, bro. He fumbles them. He always find he like I don't know if he talk his way out of these fights or like talk. I don't know exactly what he do, bro. But a lot of the biggest fight, like Tyson Fury, AJ, he fucked it up. AJ versus Wilder, he fucked it up multiple times. Kell Brook and Amir Khan fucked that shit up so many times, and they fought each other when they were both shot. Like, um, he almost fumbled Kell Brook and Earl Spence. He fumbled Chris Eubank and Triple G. Um, he's ruined a lot of fights, man. He's ruined a lot of fights. I'm hoping Aljo puts a stop to the Sugar Show. Hey, man, if he could avoid doing the stand up with Sugar, he might be alright. Cause Sugar is extremely sharp with his hands. Even Nello and Bud saying good things about PBC says it all. Exactly. And these dudes not even really with PBC. Like Canelo, he's just doing a 3-fight deal. He not really locked in with PBC. And Bud, I don't know if he got any type of. I know he got a rematch clause with Bud with Earl, but I don't think he affiliated with PBC. And they all think Al Heyman. So obviously, Al is a great businessman and probably the best businessman to ever touch the sport of boxing. I mean, it speaks for itself. Like if you look at the pay-per-views, the top pay-per-views in boxing history, Al Heyman has his hands on a good portion of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't like Eddie Hearn either. His dad still got some racism lingering in his spirit from back in the day. Yeah, bro. When he said, "Oh, we were like slave masters," it was like, bro, that's what you really think, bro. If you, like I said, if you let a nigga talk enough, they'll tell you exactly how they feel and exactly what they thinking. The fact that he said that shit out loud, usually when motherfuckers get older, they stop caring about what they say and they filter just get, what I'm saying, virtually becomes non-existent. I think that's where Barry Hearn was at, and Eddie Hearn was trying to justify it, and it was like, bro, like he was trying to add context to the situation. Like some shit don't need no context, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit don't need no context. Are you comparing you as a promoter to being a slave master? That lets you know how Barry Hearn looks at his fighters. He looks at his fighters like slaves, and he looks at himself like a slave master. You know what I'm saying? As a coach, when do you know how to throw the towel in? That's a great question. If you know your fighter, then every answer is different in all honesty. But I think it's safe to throw the towel when you know your fighter don't have when your fighter's taking a lot of punishment for one. Two, while they're taking that punishment, that they're not really providing much resistance, like impactful resistance where they're able to sway the fight. Three, um, if you this goes along with the second one. Like if it's a situation, if it's into a point where they're extremely like out of the fight and there's no way of them, they getting punished, it's just looking bad. The doctor's checking them out, and there's no way for them to make a comeback. It's fucking cat, bro. If there's no way for them to come back and actually win the fight, like they're giving it all they got, and it's just not enough. I think that's when you really should start considering it. You know what I'm saying? Because for them to continue taking this punishment, it could really cost them um, their life, um, their longevity in the sport, and more. You know what I'm saying? Their mental health. So I hope that answers your question. But every situation is different. Every fighter is different. Some fighters can endure more than others. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on the fighter and you knowing them. Yeah, he said that shit right next to Dillian White, and Dillian White was just sitting there like, whoa, whoa, like a fucking coon ass motherfucker, bro. Shit, I'd have slapped Barry right in the back of his head as soon as you'd have said that shit. And would have made him apologize right then and there. You know, they ain't cut like that, though. You know what I'm saying? He said it, slave traders, and Dillian White was there. He laughed. Don't think he don't look at Alicia as one. Leave me and I'll punish you. Look what Lawrence Okolie went through to leave. I didn't really know too much about the Lawrence Okolie situation, but I did hear that um he left them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure that they gave him a little hassle before he got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? But Frank Warren did say that allegedly Alicia Bumgarner was gonna leave Matchroom and go sign with Jake Paul. And it makes sense because how the way that he's moving Amanda Serrano, Alicia was probably looking at that. It was like, damn, like he getting Amanda all this attention, he getting her paid. Shit, I need a look like that. So she probably was gonna make a business move that would have really benefited her and her career. Eddie Hearn was probably like, man, listen, before you do that, you about to dip off on me. But before you dip off on me and you fuck me over, I'm gonna fuck you over type shit. So maybe that's how he was looking at it. But this is all conspiracy theories at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I'm gonna get up out of here and watch this fight though, y'all. Told y'all I was only gonna be on here a half hour. Now it's 47 minutes. And my son, look, he all moving around and shit. So I'm about to attend to him. So I'm gonna holler at y'all. Shout out to Mazuma Nation. Shout out to the Mazuma Mob. I'm out of here. I'll be back on the live tomorrow to chop it up with y'all again. Peace.